good. Right. Setting up. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob, Hollow Avarice, back again with another stream of Horizon Forbidden West. Oop. Where we left off yesterday, we had just made our way into the West proper. We have just passed through, by aligning ourselves with select members of the Utaru in Plainsong and entering their cave of their land gods, we were able to find a secret base. We were able to install the subroutine Minerva, who's the hub of communication, onto our Gaia. Oh, yeah, we're all good. Onto Gaia. And Gaia was able to take over this area, turning it into our base. Varl has gone off to meet up with Erend. Zoe has decided to stick around and learn at our new base. And we were able to enter the West proper. All right. I did a little exploring, nothing big. I accidentally did one of these. I thought it was just a regular ruin. It was part of this mission, the Drowned Hope. Apparently, I need 3 keys. One of them I got. One of them is in here, and the last is back in there in Drowned Hope, which I can't get to until I free one of our 3 subroutines. Most likely Poseidon, and get the ability to swim deep. That's my guess, at least. But we are now here in the West.
Champion, sit, please.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
This lady keeps just giving me rumors about all these different things that are in the West, and I am all about it.
I hear the rebels want you dead, Outlander.
Mm-hmm.
But I know someone who might be willing to teach you some of their fighting techniques. His name's Laroka.
Cool.
He trains the soldiers at Scalding Spear, just west of here. Don't think he'd mind seeing the champion in action.
Maybe I'll pay him a visit if I'm out that way.
Yes, this person has given me rumors, including a new rebel camp called the Hive. I was able to find another black box, and it pointed me here to this black box. There's Scalding Spear. Here. She told me about an area in the desert where the ground turns to metal, and I'm like, oh, that's a cauldron. So I know the location of my next cauldron up here. My current plan of action: start dipping my toe into the West, check out this bandit camp, knock out the tall neck, then deal with Broken Sky. We know it's smack dab in the middle of Tanakh territory. Tanakh territory, yeah. So we are going to have to deal with that. I think the first thing I wanted to do, though... I also did all these another hunting ground. Got all gold, all 3 stripes on that. The last thing I wanted to check out before we make our way west for a while, we had the option to apparently go back and check out Plainsong. I wanted to take that opportunity and check out the ruins that are near here too. That way, let's look. Where's plants? Oh, it was this way. Right there. Wonder if I can humiliate the chorus. Like, hey, what can one person do? I can fix everything. I can stop the raids from the hunter-killers. Just give me a little bit of leeway. But I did a bunch of like ambush missions and like for the hunting grounds, you have to. They were all stealth based. Like, hey, you have to. Can sneak in. Awesome. Ooh. Looks like they're all probably going to be up above us. Most likely. Yeah, all the trials in the Plain Song Hunting Grounds were all stealth-based. Like, take out 3 enemies without being seen in under 2 minutes. Easy. Take out 2 enemies while gliding and do the strike from above. That one was interesting, but we figured it out because there was only 2 enemies. And the last one was gather 3 chests.
No. How many things? So I went to the hunting grounds to train, but the bearer was being bossed around by a Tanakh warrior. Are you ready? How many
Sorry.
can you spend to complete that work? You can't send people. Not today.
There we go. So let's talk to this person. Before I officially get started, 8 minutes in to the video, I do want to say, guys, if you're not already following me on Twitch, do so. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, do that. And if you're interested at all in the game and just hate me as a person, check out Another Planet TV on Twitch. I checked out some of her streams. She's streaming this as well right now, and she did it while cosplaying Aloy. She's pretty cool.
Is something wrong? Sounds like someone's in
I'll
trouble.
put her in the link on YouTube.
It's Jax. You heard some rumor about Tanakh loitering around where they're not supposed to be. Took off south for Stone's Echo the next day to find them. Damn fool.
Who is this Jax, exactly?
My friend. Ain't it obvious?
No.
Bit younger than me, can still move without every bone creaking. Knows his way around a bow, too. Good company to share a drink with. When there's sweet sap to drink anyway. But I told him, stick your hand in bramble and you're bound to catch a fist of thorns.
Maybe I should find this guy. Stone's Echo, he said?
That's right. If you don't mind me,
one of the other
these
Utaru
roots
colonies
aren't gonna dig themselves.
or villages.
How's with you?
That's another rumor.
There's something you should know, Outland.
Tell me about another rumor, please. Anything I
I hear
missed?
Tanakh rebels have taken over the border gates west of here. Best stay clear of them if you're heading that way.
Thanks for the heads up.
I hit the target.
The high turning. I did see that's right up here, right? These? Yep, there it is. It's now a rebel outpost. Cool, and if I take that out, I could probably, because I did want to check out these ruins. If I do that, I could probably clear... And I am just realizing, obviously, the fire stuff we got, that was on the Hades mission, the Fire Gleam. The deep water stuff, that's going to be on the Poseidon quest. And all of these are plant life blocking, and metal flowers, that's probably going to be meter. It makes sense.
Rebels. And the Utaru have enough to deal with.
Maybe when I go check out those ruins, I can just swing a little further over, kill a bunch of rebels, because I do need to do a set amount of rebel outposts.
Saw your clay work. Nicely done.
Sorry. You got new stuff?
If you just enough.
Oh, here we go. This is a.
What's going on here?
You're the one who spoke before the chorus. Maybe you can help.
No problem, Bree.
This is not your concern, Outlander. Have we not tolerated enough of your intrusions?
I think you can handle one more.
You notice how there are no more hunter killers?
What is it?
My wife, Kalai. She was to join the chorus. She went up to the promontory to perform the rite of discovery, but she must have fallen. And now they are abandoning the search.
We have done enough, Bree. The search party found nothing but her instrument broken beside the riverbed.
And atop the promontory was only the dye she used for the ritual. We will not ask more of our people to risk their lives because of one woman's stubbornness.
But the seed she carried deserved to be planted and remembered.
Yeah.
I heard how you helped the land god Ray. How you saw what no one else could. Please, will you look for her seed pouch?
False hope is a creeping vine.
Right, is this Fane is his name? Yeah. Fine.
How was Kalai chosen to join the chorus?
The chorus chooses its own, but they can't do so in isolation. They must listen to the people. Kalai was a growing voice for new ideas instead of old traditions, and her beliefs were catching on.
We cannot deafen ourselves to dissonance, unpleasant though it might be.
So you had to admit Kalai, or risk legitimizing her ideas even more.
The Outlander catches on quick.
The rite of discovery. What is it exactly?
It's a pilgrimage to the Promontoria, the place where the first Utaro beheld Plainsong.
Cool.
Kalai was to follow the path our ancestors took, mark her eyes with dye, and then play her song while overlooking the land. She then would have added her mark on the promontory itself, joining the marks of those who came. Every new chorus member used to make the journey. But because of the derangement, the practice has been abandoned. Too dangerous. No one's done it for years.
Then why did she do it?
We all urged her not to, but as was her way, she ignored our warning.
She thought it would lend strength to her point of view. She needed to prove that she respected the old ways, even as she advocated against them. Then maybe
All right,
more
understandable.
people
There
would
we
listen.
go. I was curious as to her reasoning.
What were Kalai's political beliefs?
Radical. You would have gotten along.
I'm
Plainsong
like
is
90% sure that that is.
Kalai believed we don't have
God,
to
why am I
die
blanking?
with it,
Cyril Figgis.
as the wind
Jerry
carries
Smith.
the seed to distant lands. She proposed
Dr.
that the Utaro
Spachemin.
leave Plainsong and seek out a new home.
We are bound to this land. A tree cannot pick up its roots,
Chris
even
Parnell.
as fire approaches.
But you're not trees.
What is IMDb?
It doesn't matter now.
Kalai was carrying a pouch of seeds?
Every Utaro keeps one. We choose the seeds at a young age, taken from the plants of our forebears or those of other significance. And when one passes, their seeds are returned to the land that nourished them, so that life may spring again. Which is why I want Kalai's pouch. Her seeds deserve
maybe
to be
just sounds a
planted
lot
in
like him.
Plainsong.
The river will carry the seeds to new soil, where they will take root and flower.
If she fell in and died in a river,
They won't be at
they'll
home.
eventually.
It's the best we can hope for.
It's a little deeper. I'll admit.
If I'm
his
out that
voice.
way, I can take...
Thank you. The promontory is northeast of here. Look for the broken bridge at the bottom of the cliffs. That's where the search party found her instrument.
Okay. That all right with you?
How you waste your time is not my concern.
Searching for what the land has already reclaimed is
Her
fruitless.
skin is hella wrinkly. Like that's like not a shot at her. It's a comment on how intense and really well made this game
You
looks.
return.
What do you need, Aloy?
I need to be going.
Please, let me know if...
We'll have nothing by month's end.
I understand your... What's going on here? Sounds like there's a problem.
We're speaking about something important, Outlander.
Yul, please. Later.
Chill.
A reminder of why I often prefer plants to people. They're so much less demanding.
Reach, if I didn't kill every plant I touched within a few months,
I apologize for Yul.
I would agree
My
on
people
that.
used to be friendlier, but hunger robs
I have
many
a
of
plant
their
right there.
kindness.
It's on death's door.
Seems like there's a lot around here.
I'm
in
so
short
bad at taking
supply.
care of plants, I killed
Is
a
there
cactus.
anything that can help? As Yul said, we need food. So much so that we've sent hunting parties to the Old Growth, a forest in the north. We never used to hunt animals for food. We never had to, but as our crops fail, we've run out of options. But something else went. A machine slaughtered the last hunting party we sent. A claw strider. But to hear the
Okay.
lone survivor tell it, more deadly than any
An
we've seen
apex
before.
claw strider?
Until it's gone, I can't. But without that meat...
Yeah.
I saw you up there when I spoke in front of the chorus. Yes. I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help you, and especially
Oh,
so.
so she a member of the chorus?
Many Utaru like to think we're above politics, but that is far from true. I don't often agree with Fane, but I have to work closely with him on many matters. So you didn't want to cross him? Not in such a public way, no. I hope you don't hold it against... What's done is done. It all turned out in the end. Without more food, how much longer can the tribe hold out? The land gods blight the fields more every day. A month? Maybe 2. But the maddening part is that many are resigned to this fate. Like Fane, who would have us simply wait to die. You heard him.
I love
Death is
her
merely part of
headdress
the
too.
grand
It's
cycle.
flowers in different
But you'd
states
rather
of
do
bloom.
something. Yes, like send hunters to the Old Growth for
More
food.
bloom to the
Fane
top,
thought that
less
idea
bloom to the
too.
bottom.
He will undoubtedly cast what happened to the hunting party as another reason to side with it. If we let him. Tell me everything you know about the machine. It fell upon them near the edge of the Old Growth. One of them, VII, survived and made it back to Plainsong. If you wish to question him, he's recovering with our heal. The other 4 hunters weren't so fortunate. It must be a powerful beast. I've handled tough ones before. Good. The old... Every Utaru wears a small patch of seeds. It is how we remember. It would mean a great deal to the hunters' families if you... I'll do what I can. I know you will. Before I head for the Old
Destroy.
Growth, I might want to talk to the survivor. See what he can tell
Defeat the...
me about the Claw Strider.
Ooh.
There's the survivor from the hunting party. Then?
I don't see
I'm
his
here about
pouch.
the machine in the Old Growth.
You're going after that horror.
I'm going to try. Do you mind answering a couple of questions about it?
I'll tell you
He's
what I
young.
can.
Tell me what happened, step by step.
There were 5 of us, hunting for boar to help feed the tribe, just like we had done half a dozen times before. Some machines got in our way. Happens every time we go to the Old Growth. Like always, we cleared them out. But this time, when we were done, we heard this roar.
Hey.
I saw a flash from the trees. All claws and tail. It ripped right through Cole and Ree, and Zan came right at me. Slashed my shoulder. Then an arrow slammed into its neck. My friend Lau
I still see a
distracted.
single wound on you.
yelled and whooped. It turned on him. He disappeared into the trees. Last thing I heard him yell was for me to run. So I was halfway back to Plainsong before I realized what I had done.
Lau might be alive.
Is
I doubt
there
it, but he
anything
might
you can
be.
tell me about the machine that might help?
It looked like a claw strider, but it was stronger.
Anything else?
Its armor was darker and it
Yeah.
had a strange purple glow.
Thanks. I think I know what I'm dealing with. I need to get going.
You don't want to fight that thing.
Trust me.
Well, if you do, I hope you cut it.
There's a small chance. I'm not going to get the kids' hopes up that Lau could be alive. Promontory. Do that first. Promontory. Oh, I explored this area yesterday. Off stream. Move to the old growth. Move to there. Move to there. And then go turn it all in. Easy enough. Easy enough.
I was feeling damp.
Rebel Conqueror. That's a new enemy type. That spear just in his leg.
Don't let them get too close!
Y'all good? Yeah, there's a new enemy type there I had never seen before. The Conqueror. Rock. Rock. Trees. This must be the promontory.
Looks like Kawhi and the search party took down a few machines when they were here. There's the broken bridge. I'm gonna have to take care of these machines before I can look around.
Override him, get some help.
Talk to me.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. That is what's going on. Yes.
Now to look for Kalai's seed pouch. I better start at the bridge.
I don't think I was able to successfully knock off its wing part. Scanning unit. Razor. Blaze. Antenna. Blaze. So they're horns. Sparkler. Horn. Blaze. No, I was not able to knock it off. Damn. If only. I was able to knock off the plate on the exterior, but not the proper... Oh, there. That's the broken bridge. Okay.
A lot of footprints. Bree said this is where they found his wife's instrument. The search party concluded Kalai's body was probably carried away by the river.
Yep.
But from up there, that old tree would have caught her. I don't think she actually fell. I should check up at the promontory. Maybe the search party missed something.
It's the idea.
It looks like the search party took the trail under the stone arch. That must be the way up to the promontory.
I mean, I could probably just climb up.
Debris. There must have been another path up. Guess Kalai and the search party climbed the cliff instead.
Keep jumping like a mad woman. I feel like I made a mistake here.
An old Utaru trailhead. Looks like this is where the Rite of Discovery started. No room on me. I can send it to my stash.
Getting up. But the area was
Debris on the
blocked
trail.
off.
Oh, looks like pieces of a bridge. Looks like this fell down here a long time ago. Maybe from a storm.
As I said, I really dig the Utaru aesthetic in a very simplistic, naturalistic sort of way.
If Kalai made it to the top, she must have been a good climber. It doesn't doesn't add up that she fell. This must be the promontory. Looks like Kalai was doing something at that stone table. I should take a look. I was playing song, just like the first Utaru saw it.
Which is at one point was the Far West Satellite Research Station.
Flowers, ground into a dye. Kalai must have done this as part of her ritual. I should look around. My
Maybe
focus
up
will
in
help me
there?
figure out what happened to her. The search party was up here, all right. There's too many tracks to pick out Kalai's. Looks like the edge broke off recently. I still don't think she could have fallen into the river from here. I should keep looking around.
Yeah, you would fall straight down. That's... I mean, if you got like a running start and you had the wind at your back, maybe you could hit the river. Aim for the
These flowers
bushes.
have a trace of something on their petals. The dye Kalai was wearing.
Moved away from it.
Looks like it left a trail. Too faint for the search party to have noticed, but my focus can pick it up. There's the dye trail. Looks like it leads away from the cliff edge. Bree mentioned this was part of the rite of discovery. All of the marks look old. Kalai must not have gotten to this part. Dye trail ends here, with a lot of broken branches. I should take a closer look.
She being chased?
Branches were snapped off recently. From some kind of struggle. And over here, drag marks. Looks like they lead through this thicket. I can follow them with my focus. Two bodies? One must be Kalai, but who's the other woman? Kalai. Those marks on her neck. She was strangled.
Someone didn't want her voicing her opinion.
At least I can return her seed pouch to Bree. So the killer must have tried to push Kalai off the cliff. That's why the search party found her instrument by the river. But Kalai fought back. So the killer strangled her. And then dragged her here.
Or she was killed by one of those invisible things.
Well, as long as it's not killed, right? Just what I needed.
I was healing.
This fight's over just yet. Stalker's got a friend. Just what I needed. Okay. I better grab the killer's seed pouch. Might help identify her. Well, won't have to worry about running out.
There's a lot up here to use.
Maybe Fane and Cal back in Plainsong will know who the seed pouch belongs to. Pack's full, but my stash has room.
Red-Eye Watcher. Oh, these are dead Watchers. I haven't seen any Watchers in this game, though. Alright, we're just gonna bip between these story quests.
Must be the old growth. Shill said the hunting party was attacked near here. Best place to start looking for the hunter's seed pouches. There's a dead Utaru in the clearing. Must be one of the hunters. Gotta take out these machines before I can grab the seed pouch. Good time to pull out shotgun.
These are all Apex.
I can keep going. Now to collect the hunter's seed pouch.
Okay. One down.
Got the pouch. But where are the other hunters? And the claw strider that attacked them? I better check for tracks with my focus. There. Claw strider tracks. I might have chased the other hunters deeper into the forest. Another hunter. Claw strider must have caught up to them.
It's 2.
Okay, got the seed pouch. Better pick up the claw strider's tracks and keep going.
There's the next one.
The third hunter. I should collect their seed pouch.
Okay, so those are the 3 confirmed kills.
Died where the claw
He said the
strider
4th
caught
kill
him.
was not confirmed, though.
At least I can return his seed pouch. I need to put a stop to that machine. I better scan for tracks. My pack's full. I can get it from my stash later. Okay, 3 hunters. There should be one more. Claw strider probably chased after him. There's some kind of residue here. It's sticky, like tree sap. I don't think it was from the claw strider. Maybe from a weapon? Looks like the claw strider continued up the cliff. Lau gave it quite the chase.
Oh yeah, you can see.
Cliff's covered in gouge marks. Machine must have clawed its way up.
Can I see?
No residue.
Super evident body.
Looks like the
One up
machine's
there.
claw got stuck here. Slowed it down. While the hunter kept running.
So the hunter, Lau, was it, used sticky sap traps.
Lost Trader's tracks end here. And no sign of the last hunter either. I better know where those machines are watching that crack in the cliff. Better clear them out first. Don't think I can override you. Guess there are more cauldrons out there.
You turn your back on me. Leg punch. I gotta get removed somehow.
Much better.
Oh, you're up there. Did you just slowly clip through that mountain? I don't see component removed. I don't think it worked. His leg, not his body. Damn it, this leg is just not one of the... Let me remove your entire leg, you bastard. Still, nope, no component removed.
The machines were interested in that crevice in the cliff. I should check it out. Got a feeling Lao was pretty resourceful.
Yeah, I said money says Lau's still alive.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
Yo.
They're gone? I wasn't expecting a rescue. Thank you, Outlander.
I'm after the Claw Strider. Where did it go?
You're hunting it?
It's okay. I fought bigger.
Who are you?
Just stay here while I try to pick up its trail. I'll let you know when it's...
Back in the
I
cave.
can handle it from here.
Back in the cave, Lau. Is that an alpha? Yeah, or an apex. Played a lot of Legends Arceus, so I got alpha in my head.
I can slow it down for you.
Stay back, and don't fire until I do.
Watch for its claws.
Killer. Made by Hephaestus.
No! I've got your back!
It's done.
We did it!
Oil. X heart.
I believe you took that thing down.
It's
You
Lao,
helped.
right? Ben thinks he left you for dead.
He made it back. I was worried about him.
He said you saved him by getting the Claw Strider to chase you.
And he saved me by sending you after me, so we're even. I can't wait to see the look on his face when he figures out I'm alive.
Go on back then. And thanks for the assist. Slowing that machine down helped.
There you go.
Then here, take this. I can craft another one if I need it, but... well, I hope I won't after this, not for a while.
Sticky traps.
One more hunter gets to go home.
The
Now I just have
adhesive
to return the
blast.
seed pouches to Shale.
An adhesive slow stage. All right. Right there.
An old world ruin.
16.
Might be the one that Utaru and Plainsong told me about.
23.
Let's see if there's anything useful inside. Okay.
I mean, I doubt it,
What's in
but
here?
just to be safe. 1623. The past two places I've gone have needed codes.
This could be useful.
Thanks for ordering the punch on the map. Not everyone understands. I don't want to leave them to the bots. Cleaning and resupplying the station are one thing. Said, living should be cared for by the living. I sent the entry code to the year the station was built. There's usually a number along the bottom.
Interesting.
How long have you been with us? Knowing the year the facility was built isn't exactly a prerequisite for someone in your position. But have you ever looked at the exterior of the station? It's hard to miss.
This could help. Looks like this door needs some kind of key module to open.
Alright, so I need to find a key
Better search the
module
ruin.
first.
An ancient rail cart. Huh. I wonder if it can still move.
Oh. It can still move.
Okay.
Snake.
With this green channel such a price, there's some kind of relic in that room. How do I get in there?
You gotta be kidding me.
Moving this along.
Keep moving.
Where's this switch to? As far as it goes. Looks like this switch controls the tracks.
This is my ass. They wouldn't. My dumb brain. They wouldn't have a railroad leading right to that if it wasn't useful.
Oh, this over here?
Yes, they literally would.
Find this in my stash later. A key module. Perfect. There we go.
And everyone knows that this
This
building
needs a code. I think I found some data in the ruin that might help. Oh, that's not it.
Ugh.
I don't think so.
I do. Oh, wait. Did my dyslexia strike again?
Got it!
I wrote 1623 instead of 19. Yeah, or no, or you could just not grab it. It's fine, Ayla. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You're fine.
Okay, where to now?
Now we need to go move the train back to here to get the train started.
Okay. Tracks are lined up with the curve side now.
Right underneath that.
There. Miles further back. Made it.
Okay.
Okay, got the relic. Guess I'll
3
hold on
relic
to it for now.
ruins.
Use it later.
No skill points. Plus 10 to my max health.
I'll stash this away for later.
You can taste the acid. You know, before I do that, I decided what I wanted to spend a lot of my stuff on yesterday. Craft faster. Set more traps. And I think I'll save that penetrating rope, the ability to pin things through armor. There we go. Got it. Done and broke her neck.
Wait!
Didn't realize I'd never scanned the fire bristlebacks before. The Rebel Acid Bristleback.
Rebels. I heard they were in the area. Best way to get rid of them is to take out their leader.
Another day, another boring patrol.
Regala will lead us to victory.
Will she? All of you? I don't think she's going to be leading you to victory. You did. EED did.
Rations have been sparse lately. We should send a squad out hunting.
You fell off.
Glory for the rebellion! How we do things. That's again. I've got her. I was right. On me!
Where did they go?
Looks of that armor, that soldier's the one in charge. like more Tanak's tags. I'll keep them with me for now. Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But I could always deal with them now. Either way, I'm done here. Area should be safe now.
Killing the rebels was never an option. Leaving without killing them was a suggestion. One that I chose to ignore. Uh,
A rush of air.
cool. Oh, and I activated a campfire doing that. Dope. Okay. So that's done. Now I can hand in the other two at Plainsong and be done with this half of the map. For now. Until I get the ability to swim at least, then we will.
Having a good day?
Oh, no.
Oh, hey! We all lament Kaleigh's death, but perhaps it's time to move on.
No, not until I hear from Aloy. That's Kalai's. You found it.
Bree. Kalai didn't fall. She was murdered.
What?
I went up to the promontory. I found Kalai and the body of the woman who killed her.
That's impossible. The search party already checked up there. There was nothing.
The bodies were in a separate clearing. Away from where the search party checked. A stalker had mauled her while she was trying to hide Kalai's body.
Who was she?
I was hoping you would know. I brought back her seed pouch.
Belongs to Lina. Kel's apprentice.
Hold on, Kel.
I don't understand. Why would she do this?
Maybe we should ask Kel.
But she... You, there. Where is Kel?
I saw her leave out the east gate about an hour ago.
She's going home. Summerwind.
She's running away? She needs to stand trial.
I can catch her. Where is this place?
Look for a ruined settlement at our southern border. It's her childhood home. We will get the guards and try to catch up with you.
All right, Thane. You're not a total prick.
There's Shale. I should give her the seed pouches I recovered from the old growth. Aloy, Lao has come back to us thanks to you. Is it safe to send out another hunting party? It's never going to be completely safe out there, but the Clost Rider is dead. Here, the seed pouches. I'll see that these are returned to their families for planting and remembrance. I'm sure Lao and Van would like to thank you in person. You can find them at the Grove. It's been an honor, Aloy. May the land be kind to you.
I have armor and garments for sale.
Fire, pitcher, Dale. Hey, Yef made it back. Yef's the one we rescued from the,
Where are your parents?
I can grab this from my stash later.
from the Eclipse base, right?
How'd it go in the old one?
Aloy, wasn't sure you'd ever come around. What do you think of Plainsong?
It's quite a place.
Sure. As long as you like the smell of manure. Ah, don't mind me. I won't go wandering again, I promise. The people who need me here. Some of the others the Eclipse took had it worse than me. A lot worse.
Do what you can for them, Yef.
I will. Won't be anything like you did, but I'll give it my best.
Good job, Yef. He kind of reminds me of Sokka, not to be confused with Sokka, from the Airbender movie, with that hairstyle, the attitude.
Walking fields.
There they are.
Lao and Ven, reunited after the old growth.
There she is, the hunter that saved my sorry rump.
I'm glad she did. I shouldn't have left you out there.
Enough of that. If you hadn't run, you'd be dead, and no use to anyone.
He's right. That Clost Rider was a killer.
Thank you, Outlander. You saved us both. I wouldn't have
guys.
been able to live with the guilt.
What's next, then? Thunderjaw? A Stormbird?
More like a nap.
Sleep well, then. You deserve it.
Yes, we do. Okay.
Your parents know you're out in the rain.
Save myself a couple seconds.
Ugh. Refreshing, I guess.
No second was lost. Yeah, no, this isn't gonna do it. One of the achievements is glide uninterrupted for 60 seconds. I just gotta find a higher cliff somewhere. River Hymn, Plain Song.
That must be
Summerwind.
Summerwind. Where's Cal?
One, two, one.
Got you.
So now everyone knows. It was only a matter of time once you went up that cliff.
You stood right next to the man whose wife you had murdered and told him to move on.
I never wanted any of this to happen.
Then why?
Calais sowed the seeds of discord. She wanted the Utaru to leave Plainsong, abandon our home.
Look at her eyes,
If that
she's bleeding.
thought
She
caught
poisoned
on,
herself.
it would have been more destructive than any sickness or machine.
So you had her killed?
There is a natural order to all things. Growth, decay, death. It's the way of the world. The tree cannot pick up its roots, so I stopped what was threatening us. And I'm sorry it came to it. But it's over now.
I'm gonna make sure you pay for all the suffering you've caused.
Too late.
I found Kalai's seed pouch. Her seeds will be planted in Plainsong and remembered. But yours? Yours will never be sown.
Someone will.
No, Cal. No one will.
No! She needed to stand trial! Kalai deserves justice.
Burn her seeds. People should remember Kalai, not the woman who had her killed.
Use the burnt embers as
It
fertilizer.
isn't much, but I won't have to spend the rest of my days wondering what happened to Kalai.
Blighted are the leaves. 3 of our people dead. And for what?
Rigid
I
traditionalism.
admit it. I never wanted you among us. But now, it seems I must thank you for revealing the rot,
I'm sorry it had to happen.
at least with the rot removed. New growth. I'll make sure Kel's body is properly seeded.
I'll plant Kalai's seed pouch in Plainsong. You made that possible.
Kel's treachery will be a shock to many in Plainsong.
Kel would have gotten away with murder.
You've done enough
For
for
you,
us.
Aloy. I'll always be
Go
grateful
while the
for
heat
being
is
exposed to Kel's.
All right. Turn to our base. See what Zoe's been up to. I bought a buttload of fast travel packs.
Oh, Aloy. Your Karja friend came through. She went to that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
Lana.
Aloy! Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. You sure you're okay being alone in here?
I have Gaia. And learning how to interpret the glyphs of the old ones, it keeps me occupied.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I'm...
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay.
That's true, they're all...
In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat.
Cool.
This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement, but some veterans still remain in the plains.
I believe I've met them already. I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms, others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy, seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back, but the injured kept pouring into Plainsong. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left.
Rough.
The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left.
And that's probably how she ended up in Stone's Echo.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plain. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did.
True.
We ambushed smaller raiding parties,
guerrilla tactics,
sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took note. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
He was part of the final push, that's cool.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
Like she once did, but now for a reason. I'm glad you chose the latter.
You mentioned you've been teaching yourself how to read?
Yes. Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the old ones.
Letters.
She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes. The Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids, but Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me. So you've been talking to Guy?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old One, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you, past but reborn. Not that I claim to understand how.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did. Though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here. It is humbling, to say the least. And
I need to go.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right. And I assume... Yeah. I know Var will be back. He said he's also getting...
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
I was able to get one wide musk taw off stream. I gotta get another one. They are a pain to get. And I haven't seen any enemy plow horns yet. I mean, hey guys, cleaning and stalagmite removal. That might be a solid one. Waterproofing.
This will break my fall.
Out of the way!
Nice.
Gauntlet runs. Machine riders racing through the desert.
They don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed.
I see you, champion.
I can
Sit,
probably use my
please.
focus to follow the tracks those riders left
If
behind.
you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
Sit with me, Outlander. I've got something to tell you.
If you need a merchant.
Not right now, I guess. Never mind. Won't let me. No. Sounds like a fragment. Yep.
This screenshot might trade for something good.
That was weird. That was really weird. Where the hell exterminators?
Get this from my stash when I need it.
Let's check this one out first. Gauntlet run. So it's machine racing.
The machine riders from before. The ones who were racing. Wonder what they're up to. Riding machines, huh? Who taught you to do...
Hey, squad! We got someone with a death wish.
Whoa. Look at that hair. What?
Someone get a little lost in the desert?
Hey, what's that thing the Easterners keep saying?
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should drink your...
You can try.
Is that a challenge?
Cool your blaze, Josek. Don't think you want to test your luck with a soldier that took down Regala's champion. We have no business with you, Outland. I think we all had our fun. Road's right over there.
Those machines used to be Regala's. But you don't look like holdouts. Who are you?
Around here, you want something, you already cross that finish line first. I'll answer any questions you have.
Aloy. You got a...
Race is full.
Actually, I think a spot just opened up.
All right.
Don't die.
This ought to be good.
Shut up, Becca.
This way, fresh meat. Let's get you that mount. I see you carry a bow.
Against the other.
They will if you don't. Makes it worth something. The test
All
run,
right, so
but
you
let me
can
know when
shoot
you're ready
other
for the
racers.
I'm ready when you are.
See you on the other.
Let's just race.
Like that, me?
Oh, it's full on Mario Kart.
Gotcha! Yeah! Gonna bring you down! Yeah!
Oh, come on.
Yeah!
was all right at the end, too.
I'd say we're done here, but heck.
All right, one more
Let's do
time.
this.
All right.
Now I get how it works. It's Mario Kart. There are full-on item boosts. Okay.
Let's go! Come back here! Rise! Keep away from my arrows, fresh meat! Yeah! Gotcha! Rise! Yeah, let's go!
Triangle. What am I doing?
Yeah! Gotcha now!
Got it. Okay.
I won!
All right, second race. Not a problem.
Here. Your prize for win.
I think you owe me some answers.
Name's Ata. As for how we got these, most of us here used to be rebels. Joined Regala's army thinking we'd get a chance to fight in a real war against the Karja. Instead, Regala slaughtered our own in cold blood, barren light. When we made it back to camp, we snuck out on our mounts and never looked back. Been racing the clan lands ever since. Decided we were better off on our own. No rules, no chiefs, just the speed of our mounts and the taste of blood.
Doesn't sound
Tokyo
too
drifting
bad,
out here.
I guess.
Gotcha.
Where's your quiet friend? The one with the mask. He didn't join the race.
He gave up his spot so you could join. Probably for the best.
What makes you say that?
That one hasn't lost a single race. Doubt you would have gotten your answers if he stuck around.
Ah, regular Dominic
Maybe.
Toretti.
You know, Hax found a spot to set up a race at the farthest end of Lowlands here, right by the beach. Make your way there. Maybe there'll be a spot waiting.
If I'm in the area, I'll think.
Hey, Lloyd. You here to join the race?
I don't know where that is. All right. I got this whole area all scanned out now.
It's time for the stash. That's a rebel outpost.
It's all new stuff.
I'll have to find whoever's in charge and take them out.
Rebel Ravager. Yeah, might not be a bad idea to drop in from above.
It's weak against shock.
Everything clear?
You see that too?
Okay, get a little closer.
Call out if you see anything. You don't have to worry about me. Stop and surrender. There's someone!
This one's keep it up!
Judging by that armor, I think I know who's in charge. I should check those tags. These extra tags. I should keep them safe for now. Without a leader, the rebels should have been in this place. But I could always deal with it now. Either way, I'm done.
We've got to hit her! Outside it!
good. We're fine.
I need this.
All distorted and contorted.
He's there! Get her! Don't let her get you!
Hey.
No!
There's still more? My god, these guys are... At least I was able to take out the leader before he became a problem.
Show your face! Lay down!
Area should be safe now.
Completed 4 rebel outposts. Cool.
This will be in my stash when I need it.
Let's grab one more heal. All right. Oh, just for riding around, I got all these campfires. That's a dope. How we roll.
It's Knox settlement. Gonna have to watch my step.
Oh, is that what this is? This is Tanakh territory. That makes sense.
Not one more step. The Tanakh don't suffer outlanders in the clanlands.
I was given rite of passage by Marshal Fashav. I'm not here to fight.
Hair like blood. This is the warrior who defeated Gruta, champion of the traitor Regala. Her life is not ours to take. You may enter, but mind our ways. You will be watched.
I'll keep that in mind.
I have a bunch of makeup that I've gotten. These are all infiltrator. Currently wearing the hunter one. Survivor, trapper.
I don't need a chaplain telling me what battles to fight. Look, we don't get those hearts, we don't get water, and everyone dies.
What's going on?
Raka.
I'm going back to the pens. I'll gut those machines myself.
So machines did this?
An Easterner with a hair like blood.
Okay, and Jakata.
The Outlander from the embassy.
You killed Greta, Regala's champion. He was one of ours.
It's Aloy, and I'm not looking for any trouble.
Maybe I could use some trouble right about now.
All right, Draka.
Out there is a big herd my people harvest. We take the machines' hearts, send them to our capital, get paid with water. Gets harder every year. Killer machines keep showing up to defend the herd. Last one hit us right as we were penning up our prey. Nearly wiped us out. But our quarry is still in the pens, which means if I can get their hearts, we can trade for the water we need.
If you go out there alone, you'll probably wind up dead, Draka.
I'm not going alone, Chaplain. The great champion killer's coming with me.
How about you answer some questions first?
Then maybe I'll agree to help you.
What can you tell me about this herd?
Been there for years. We harvest the parts we need from it. No more, no less. New machines always show up to replace our kills.
What about the killer machines you mentioned?
They guard the herd. The more we take out, the more arrive. First sawtooths, then ravagers. Now, a sandblasted thunderjaw hit us right as we were herding machines into our pens. Had to leave half my hunters behind to fend it off. Only survivors are the ones you see here.
You knew Regala's champion, Gruda.
He was one of ours. So was Regala. Desert Clan's pride and joy.
Why is she attacking her own people?
She feels betrayed. Regala was a legend among our clan, fearless and unrelenting. A marshal to Hikaru, chief of all Tenakth. His judgment made flesh.
What changed?
The Karja king asked for peace, and Hikaru agreed. Regala wanted payment in kind for the atrocities the Karja committed. A Tenakth empire that would push into the east. So she challenged Hikaru's decision. He had no choice but to face her in combat.
Welcome back.
Hikaru won. She should have died by his hand then, but the chief let her live. For Tenakth, that kind of mercy is a bitter drink.
Now that she rides machines and murders marshals, we might not be able to ignore her camps in the
West
desert for much longer.
And
no one
I
in the
am
desert clan's touching those camps.
haven't been
This
in
is
the West for
between
long.
Regala and Hikaru. If the chief's
Finished
strong
up a
enough
bunch
to
of
lead,
stuff back
he'll
in the
prevail.
no
If he
man's
doesn't,
land.
He'll make way for what
I'm
he is.
finally here.
It's a little harsh, isn't it?
You heard this from Hikaru himself.
So's the desert.
Haven't got there yet. I have not yet met Hikaru. I'm trying to clear out this part of the desert first.
You mentioned the capital gives you water.
There's no giving. We pay tribute for it with machine parts. Parts being the most valuable.
Makes sense.
Every other desert village has some resource to exchange. But the capital of Scalding Spear is the only one with a constant supply of water. Here in dry country, it's the same as holding everyone's lives in their hands.
Oh, Scalding Spear is the capital.
It is the way of the desert.
I had that marked on my map.
Survived.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like you like this commander of yours.
Survival in the desert requires a more disciplined approach than that of other clans.
It means she really likes her rules and order.
But you don't.
I just don't like hers.
This is insubordination.
You wanted this game's Banuk Chief as your minion?
I heard him calling you chaplain. What does that mean?
It means I've survived our
I wouldn't
youth
mind.
and outlived
I know
my
we got
brethren in many
Zoe,
battles.
Varl,
such,
and Erend. I wouldn't mind
counsel
getting
the desert
some.
clan.
I have yet to see any Tenakth join me.
Those who reach my
I wouldn't
age
mind.
are meant to share our wisdom with the young. Keep them on the true warrior's path when their stubbornness kicks up dust and clouds it.
I finished off all the stuff with the Utaru, and I did some Tokyo drifting. I did some in-game racing on machines.
I'll help you harvest those pen machines if I can. Probably better if you don't do it on your own. Seems like your village needs you right now.
I like her.
An outlander after my own heart. We can leave now, or I can meet you at our outpost southeast of here.
I have something to take care of first. You go on ahead.
I'll wait at the outpost for as long as I can.
May the 10 protect you then. I'll await your return and report to the capital.
The 10?
Yeah, you do that.
Everyone asks for a chaplain's advice, yet no one heeds it.
Ain't that the cross you bear, my guy? That's that. Scalding Spear there. So that's the capital. I can kind of see it through there. Yeah, that makes sense. The capital is on my way to deal with Ether. Honestly, that was going to be the next thing I was going to check out. Let's just do a quick once around.
Anyone up for a game of machines?
Uses shock ropes to inflict damage over time. You can also launch purge water canister harpoons. That looks pretty cool. The piercing shredder gauntlet. This is piercing shredders and tearing. I need a spike snout. Sorry, I need a bellowback circulator for this one. The anchor rope caster. Sounds pretty fun. Alright, you don't have anything that I want.
Are you in need of supplies?
What about you? You got anything I need?
Your blade be bright. Outlander, will you trade with the Tanakh?
Berries
You
and
know my
crap.
stock. Return when you need it.
One. Chef. Alright. I think I have one spot open. Quiet Spear. Melee attacks are quieter. That's not bad. I'll do that. That's pretty solid.
They really blended this batch of paints well.
Canister Burrower. That's something new. You know what? I think I want to do the tall neck next, just so I can clear out this. I love that you have so many job quests. Every item I can't afford, every upgrade I can't get yet, job. But did I not? Yeah, you're right. It's a solid mechanic. It's a very well thought out upgrade. Being able to mark specific items that you want to buy.
Use my stash later.
And yes, I very much agree with the tall necks. I think that is a solid thing because if they cleared the entire map, there's a thunder draw right there. I think it would hem in the exploration. That's the capital of the knock. All right, tall neck. Looks like Ravagers. Burrowers.
Doesn't look like there's any way to climb this tall neck. Acid ammo will make this go quick.
It doesn't look like there's anything to climb.
I can't see a way to climb this tall neck.
Out of my range. All right. Don't see any climbable platforms. Is that an... Yeah, it's an Apex Thunderjaw. We ain't dealing with that right now. Alright. We might have to... There's almost always a way to get on there. Try gliding. Oh, no, it's too far. Try gliding over here. Again, I think that's going to be too far away. Yeah, see no climb spots on it.
Wish there was a way to climb this tall neck, but I don't see one.
Yeah, I guess I gotta come back later to try and find a way to climb it.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
Pigeon. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head to Scalding Spear. Did I get that? I got that campfire. We're good. But there's something right here. Snag that campfire so I can get back here more easily.
Should try something other than fire.
Apex Tracker Burrower. Man, Hephaestus has been busy.
Sounds like there are people in trouble.
Hey, over here! That doesn't mean you can stop fighting, though. That won't be Taka. Take your target. Take your time. Fire discipline, Hatako. Watch that! Rise to the challenge!
One left.
That's the last of the chargers. Let's find out what those Tanakh are doing here.
Hatako, over here. Yeah.
My Minister Berry.
Hey!
I'm, guessing you were Tanakh patrol. How did you end up in trouble with those chargers?
You need to answer our questions. We don't answer yours.
Hatakto, she just fought on our side.
That doesn't mean she's an ally.
That's pretty much exactly what that means. And we've enough to do, chasing down these Regala zealots without picking fights with Nora warriors.
Regala's desert Tanakh. We should be fighting alongside her instead of sitting this out.
Regala has forgotten her duty, and let her anger at the Karja draw us into... We will speak about this later. You fought with courage
Hataka knows
and
what she's talking about.
You're free to go on to the Grove, Nora.
The Grove?
Our capital. If you want to spend time in this area, you'd be wise to check in with the commanders there.
If Regala's broken her duty, then why aren't we bringing her to justice?
Because we follow orders. And orders are we stay neutral.
All right, let's check out the Grove. You love the tribal mohawks triple off.
Stash this away for later.
I love how insanely detailed. First off, those sand physics. But yeah, they're truly phenomenal hair. They're all solar panels. Their hair is something special. See the sand shifting as you step into it. That's a lot of fun. All right, let's look for an entrance. I'm guessing this would be the entrance. Here we go.
Well, how many do you have?
2 baby cats, obviously.
Uh-huh.
This is the Scalding Spear melee. Oh, this is the Dire.
A good finishing touch.
Gotta be way upstairs. Gotta be way up. Out there.
I have a question for...
You wanted to speak to me?
The name's Zolka. Have you heard from up north? From Bleeding Mark?
I'm guessing that's a place.
One of the desert's villages. They send their yield of ash blood so the Bereka over there can mark the skin of our soldiers. But it's been a long time since the last supply run.
The tourists.
Too long.
The dying
If
is
you
cool.
think something happened to them, can't you send someone to go check?
Yeah, the dying.
Word
Some
up
of
to
the
me.
options are.
But the capital's
pretty
already
cool.
dealing with machines, storms, and strict water rations. No one can be...
You mentioned the village up north sends some supplies to the capital. Ash blood?
I like the frozen
It's a
waste
crimson
one.
stone that we grind into powder for our ink. Bleeding Mark has the largest supply. Our soldiers there gather and deliver it to us in exchange for their water rations.
Die for water.
Everyone in the clan depends on the wound in the sand for their water. Capital and outlying village alike. But the last delivery of ash blood was weeks ago. Our supply is running low. So must be their water. My face paint will strike fear in your enemies. Take a look.
You know what? I was looking for this earlier for different face paint options. So we got all our. Asram, Banuk, Faru, Karja. Got a lot of Karja. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll go Death Seeker.
If I'm out that way, I can look in on the village. Find out what's the deal.
You have my thanks. Head north to a ruin where the desert meets the mountains. That's Bleeding Mark. Ask for Kentok or Natika.
I had not seen a face.
They'll know what's going on.
I just think it's perfect timing. It's cool how much more customization there is. What have I not checked out yet? Let's check this one. Bridgewater Hunter Bow, so Sun Touched. It's not bad. It has a type of ammo that I have yet to unlock, but it also has piercing and fire. Looks like it's pretty decent. Critical hit chance, overdraw, critical hit. Stagger beams. There's the anchor rope caster. Plasma. Very rare. Corrosive and sticky and water. The water. All right, that's a bunch. That one also requires a bellowback. Last one I'm gonna do. You know, I can actually just make this one. Even if I don't have all the.
Make sure you keep that in good condition.
Who shall I beat at Mich?
Next time.
All right. Now you just need to be able to paint the bow and spear. Yo, if they like, we can swap out the bow and spear, but if they had as and different colored ropes on your tripcaster, well, they kind of have that with the different elements. You can get the elemental colors, and that's about it. I guess I'm just not seeing the leader here. Maybe he's.
You to buy.
Ah, we'll come back anytime.
Meat.
Now this time,
Now,
I
like
must
bright
have
pink.
something you need.
The most piercing of spears in more ways than one. Not only is it good for striking, but it itself is a very striking spear. I like that. So the deluge is up there, and that's on the way to the cauldron that I heard about. Cool. Rebel camp. Meet Draka at the outpost. You did Demeter first. You went. I have the level for it. I think the recommended level for Demeter was 24, and I am 24. So I probably could. You wanted to help. Oh, that's nice. You wanted to, like, first things first, let's take care of this blight. They're fine. You did it at level 16? They're fine. According to their projections, they have another 2 months before they all starve to death. Meanwhile, this won't happen for another. The world won't end for another 4 months. We got time. You made it? Yo. let's... Okay, yeah, let's go check out Ether.
The hunter killer. A guardian of other machines.
Yeah, he has raid. Yeah, no, I'm not taking on the... Oh, and he's not alone. There's... I discovered the Thunderdraw site. I'm fine. Nope, 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 nope. We're fine. We're fine. Fine. Nope. Nothing here. We're good. Yep, see? You're coming up here for nothing, my guy. There you go. Yeah. You're all right. Let me wait till I have enough to take out a regular Thunderdraw before I challenge the Apex. Where'd that Voltrai shot go? No, is he just gone?
That's my stash.
Yeah, I'm just glad he didn't use his, pigeon. I like how middle of the desert, just pigeons. What am I doing? Oh, that was a Chuckwalla. Chuckwallas are adorable.
This will make a good die.
There's even Chuckwallas are adorable, but that one, they didn't really mention it in game, but he was a bad dude. He deserved death. Our bristleback, which I think I have the ability now to hack.
I'm getting close to Ether's location. I said it would be in some kind of physical processor. I need to search more cauldrons to learn how to override that.
Do I not know how to override bristlebacks? I thought I did. Yeah, see? Go, my baby. Fight.
Just give me 1 second.
2-on-1. Tia, you like it, guy. Which of you is the less damaged? You know what? This guy. Fearfully healed. Aha! Yes!
You can get it from the stash later.
Excellent. Oh, this is so ridiculous. Yeah, I just switch back and forth between them. So that is Ether's coordinates. Thank you, my buddy.
An ancient ruin. Turned into a Tanakh stronghold? Could Ether be inside? Poking around's not going to be easy with Tanakh's warriors everywhere.
Double the mounts, double the fun, right? Is that just a friggin' fighter jet right here? All right. This is gonna be multiple. Are we at like a museum or something? The F-38 Razorwing is one of only 4 surviving planes used by Joint Task Force 10 during the Hot Zone Crisis, a 6th-generation VTOL multi-role combat aircraft. Designed for air superiority, strike missions, close air support, electronic warfare, and intelligence gathering. Kindly donated to the museum by the Medina Society for Southwestern History. The Mojave Battlefield Memorial Museum.
This much is true, but we are made of steel. We will not yield. Regala's forces may seem strong now, but
her machines took out my entire squad.
Remember the visions. The old ones didn't choose their fight, but still they stood firm. They didn't falter. And neither will we.
Yeah.
Blood of the 10. You've come to us.
You.
Oh, I love her outfit. The
warrior
AV
with
anesthetic.
hair like wildfire who defeated
And again, the faux hawk.
Regala's champion at Barren Light. Yes. You are known to us. I am Dekka, chaplain of the Lowland clan. You've come to speak with Chief Hikaru.
Not
Hikaru's
quite.
here.
There's something I need here.
Anything you need, the Chief will provide. Come.
Is that one of the visions you were talking about?
Yes. The records of the 10. I can show you them, if you like. On the way to the Chief.
These visions, you said they're the records of the 10.
It's the second time I've heard them
Who are
mention
they?
that.
Old ones. Who fought a heroic battle against machines on this very soil long ago. Their deeds are honored in the visions. At least what remains of them. To be remembered and exalted.
There used to be more of these visions?
Many more. Once this place was filled with light and sound. But over the years, they've fallen into darkness. One by one.
I can reactivate
That
the
is
visions,
why
maybe?
chaplains are so important to the tribe.
So they're museum stories.
We remember all we can
Museum
of the
displays.
visions. Etched in our flesh. Passed down by word of mouth from generation to generation. One day the whole grove
And
will
her
be
outfit's
dark.
all red, white, and blue.
But chaplains who come after me will keep the memories alive.
Yeah, they're just... There are fighter jets. That's clearly... I see the red, white, and blue in the background, and they're wearing... Their outfits are all red, white, and blue. That might be how they're interpreted. That is...
What does it mean
Awesome.
to be a chaplain here?
We who outlast our youth study
Grab
the
a water bottle.
visions and share their wisdom with our young.
What kind of wisdom?
How to be a true warrior. To fight with bravery and unflinching honor. And to know when to call for peace. You can
Cool.
see for yourself when we go inside.
Gotcha.
Why does Hikaru want to see me?
We are at war with Regalla. And you've already shown that you can stand against her.
I'm not here to fight a war for you.
Not for us. With us. But I won't try to persuade you. That is for the chief. He can be very convincing.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go see Chief Hikaru.
So I like how it's
He's in the
also
throne room,
clearly
at the far end of the
it's a
grove.
Mojave museum, so there's
Come.
some clear Native
Be
American,
welcome
indigenous
among the records
peoples
of the 10.
Aesthetic being drawn on here. I gotta steal a thing first. Give me a second.
Stuff for the stash.
Really cool. All right, let's see.
It's glitched. Incomplete.
Their full truths are lost to us. It's a chaplain's
Are
duty
they?
to make sense of these visions as
paragliders.
best we can.
Force 10 active.
Led by someone, bodies were weapons for battle.
The 10 were dedicated soldiers, working together as a squad and sharing in their duty. And when the time came for battle, they took to the skies and leaped to glory. All
So they
Tanakh
fighter
seek
pilots
to follow their example.
Or
for the chief, it was one of the few things the clans had in common.
I saw wingsuits. Executive order. Congressionally granted emergency powers to mandate the evacuation of most counties in the region outside LA, Las Vegas, and Phoenix. Displaced families, individuals would be moved to temporary camps in the hot zone. Mm-hmm. 73H or 73 Hell. Some people online are throwing a fit about how having indigenous individuals revere Americans is like shitty. Cool campaign. I always start reading them. If they catch my interest, I will always read them, though. These are all the other... Kind of curious if there's a way I could fix them.
Any problem. 10 were defending mountain land.
During their war, the 10 climbed sheer rock, braving
Gold Mountain.
blinding snow and wind. They stopped at nothing to protect their own.
You make them sound invincible.
They weren't. But the visions tell us of their courage and strength, something our soldiers aspire to. The Sky Clan admires this one above all the rest. They make their home in the mountains northwest of here.
Exhibit showed holographic representations of all 7 GSIN battle drone models played during the conflict, rapidly made a mockery of GSIN's non-lethal approach. Raid engagement after engagement. Surprise artillery barrage. Oh, JTF-10. So that's what they were. The 10. The slopes at Gold Mountain north of Big Bear Lake, or a desert ambush near the solar panels in the Nevada desert. That's clearly where we just were, so we're in Nevada right now. Makes sense, because Vegas is nearby. Or a wingsuit jump into the jungles of Colombia to stop an attack on a rare earth convoy.
10 claimed. 10 seized.
In the Nevada desert.
Others raging sands. Soldiers enemy lines.
What's this one about?
The 10 waged war against their enemy in the desert heat. A land too harsh for any to survive.
Nevada.
But against all odds, they prevailed. So the
Wait
desert
till I see
clan does
Vegas.
the
I'm
same.
excited.
You must have passed through their
I'm very
territory on
excited
the
to
way
see what
here.
has become of Las Vegas.
I did. They seem a little
Putting
extreme.
Poseidon there seems
They
interesting.
take that as a compliment.
10 claimed in the desert.
And I don't need to. Sorry, my bad.
10 seized the desert.
That's clearly the throne room, so let's check out the last of it first.
10 deep rain and protected in the jungle, sealed by darkness to trap their enemies.
Soldiers in a jungle. Those were the 10?
Yes, they knew how to use the jungle's depths to distract the enemy until the perfect moment to strike. Generations ago, my clan, the Lowland, looked to this one for inspiration as they claimed the jungle to the southwest.
So the Mountain Clan, or sorry, the Sky Clan is up here. The Lowland Clan is down here, and the Desert Clan is right here. And this is in the dead center of all three of them. Okay.
Hey, Outlander. Send that relic you...
Black box exhibit. This is where I can turn in the black boxes. Exhibits allows us to hear the final moments using the interface donated by Sterling Malkeet. Listen to any flight recorder. Okay.
I can hear the voices of the old ones. Is this true?
You have an old world recording?
This box was speaking with voices of the old ones. But now there's noise over them.
Let me take a look. Where did you find this?
We took it from an Oseram Delver. She was trying to steal it, and other artifacts from Tenakth territory.
Classic.
The others were going to bury it in the sand with her. But then I heard the voices.
Well, the data here is badly corrupted, but...
Delta Juliet 9, you are weapons free and clear to engage the swarm. Good hunting.
Copy that. We'll buy Zero Dawn the time you need. Delta Juliet 9 out.
The voices of warriors from the past. And that Oseram wanted to sell them for shards. The bravery of the 10 should be remembered.
I'm not sure what you mean by the 10. These voices came from the final battle of the old ones.
Another battle? I could learn more about it if I could find the other boxes. That Delver did say there might be more recordings to be found in the wreckage of ancient flying machines. She claimed she had a way to locate them.
Yeah. The box with the voice data on it is emitting a locator signal. I could use it to find the others.
If you do, then bring them back here.
Got a
I
few.
will see to it that they're treated with proper respect. Whatever
2 or 3 so
sacrifices
far.
were made by these ancient soldiers, we will honor them.
Good job.
Do you get many Oseram Delvers in Tenakth territory?
Fewer every time we catch, but those thieving rats would do anything for the shards. There'll always be some who'll risk coming here.
And what do you do with the ones you catch?
Delvers spend their lives in the dust, so we bury them in it. Alive.
Cheery.
Why do you want these recordings?
Every battle teaches its soldiers. We should learn those lessons, and honor those who fell. That is our way.
I've already found a recording.
I'll take any you find. Let me give you something for it.
Ooh. I'm assuming I can only get like one of each of these. I mean, they each only cost 1. We might as well just, yeah, give me a tremor tusk. And I don't know. The Stormbird Storm Cannon. Sure.
These voices will be kept here.
If I find more of those recordings, I'll bring them back to you.
Carefully written Karja with Fashav's personal mark. From Decca the Wise to patient chaplain of the Lowland, I finally learned the answer to the question that's long vexed my capture. The only Tanakh I had ever had a conversation with was a prisoner at Sunstone Rock who spoke of taking the blood and children of her enemies as her own. Her rant seemed to confirm the lurid stories about Tanakh that I had read in my youth. Yet, in all my time in the Forbidden West, I've never seen such barbaric practices. Wanted to know if there was truth to the prisoner's words, so there was. Those were the old ways, Decca clarified, dating from the constant warfare between clans of years past. Since the ascension of Chief Karo, practices have been outlawed, though not completely abolished. A few stray recalcitrants and exiles still cling to them. Intriguingly, the acts themselves were never as malicious as the cartel portrayed them to be. Tasting the blood of a fallen foe was meant to honor their martial deeds, and orphaned children were taken from the conquered settlements to be raised as equal members of the new clan, which was considered to be a merciful outcome. Huh, cool. Not help but see myself in this context as an orphan taken in by a new tribe. Dope. I just read that one, right? Yeah. Feedback. Much of the gun at all, jamming all the time, blow it up. Gracias por prestar esta historia. My husband and I were pleasantly surprised by the serenity of the crater in its current form, a telling landmark after all these years. Its silence, stark contrast, silence, bygone days. Joey was here with my brother, but he's a wiener. Nope. Medina this, Medina that. Hannah Mungrove perished with Roberto Medina at the Battle of Mojave. When his last leave was hastily recalled, he left. Will the museum be interested in said item for the collection of feeling be honored if his memory is thus preserved? We all know the story now. Rising temperature, baked. The residents of the 3 affected states refused to leave. The protest was championed by a rare earth magnate, Roberto Medina, and Joint Task Force 10 pilot Colonel Edward de la Hoya. The ensuing struggle escalated into the first full-scale engagement between automated forces and human soldiers in world history, not to mention the first military campaign fought on American soil since the Civil War. But climate change wasn't the only cause. Water rights, the politics of urban versus rural states, and the increasing demand for rare earth materials by U.S. tech companies also contributed to the crisis. Cool. So that's all the world
My
leading
focus
up
can
to.
detect beacons from those recording devices. Should help me to find any others that are still out there. This will be in my stash when I need it.
All right, let's go meet up with this big boss man. I'm curious, this platform looks a lot like the others. Is this one giant hologram projector? I mean, there's...
What's this?
It was planted there by the chief. Ask him if you're curious. It's his tale to tell.
The Hall of Heroes. Roberto Medina. Finance of the campaign against the federal government and its fleet of General Synthetics battle drones. Colonel Edward de la Hoya, commander of the JTF-10, strategist, veteran soldier. Colonel Ann Faraday, legendary orator who oversaw early reconciliation efforts, and all those who lost lives in battle.
The chief is inside. Are you ready to see him?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Good. Come.
Oh, that's cool. A ship hanging upside down like the sword of Damocles over the throne. That's really cool.
It's underneath the throne.
I will see you soon, Outlander.
Kapalo. Wasn't
The
Kapalo at
savior
the
of
ambush?
Meridian. I am told you held back Regala's forces outside Barren Light.
Ooh, I recognize that voice. Ooh.
And defeated her champion, Grutta.
Kevin Michael Richardson?
In single
Maybe.
combat.
Caro voice, I'm gonna look it up.
Impressive.
I met Fashav there, too. He said you were a great warrior. And a man of honor.
His death is a painful loss among many. We will not soon recover from the massacre of our marshals. But if you are here to pledge your service, that could help considerably.
I am not here to fight for you.
Okay, there was an actor. There was an Uncharted fan film made with Stephen Lang and Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake. It was awesome. It was like a 13-minute short video on YouTube, and there was this huge dude, and I'm pretty sure that's the voice.
I need something in that basement. Something that will save many lives, yours included. It's not something you can see, but it is there.
I have seen it.
Caro voice actor.
You have named your price. Now I name mine.
Gino Seegers.
With my marshals dead, I need your spear. Help me defeat my enemies, and I will grant you access to the chamber below.
I don't have a price. I am not a hired killer. I'm here to save lives, more than you can count.
I count the corpses of marshals slain.
I think that's
I count hundreds more to knock them, whose lives hang in the balance. I will fight for them. I will kill anyone who threatens the peace, and you will too, if you want me to open the door to the chamber below.
Okay. So by that logic, what's stopping me from killing you right now? And taking what I need to save everyone?
What?
You could try. You might even succeed. Either way, you must fight. My way might hold off Regala.
Uncharted fan film. Knew it.
Fine. What do you need?
I need more marshals to keep the tribe together.
I need to choose.
Such warriors can only be promoted at a trial by combat called the Kulrut.
Yes,
I've sent out a call for the competition. But since Regala seeks to undermine me, she is certain to attack it.
So I protect
She'll
and ensure the
want to kill me
Kulrut
in front of the assembled clans.
I'll be let into the basement.
So what, you want me to be your bodyguard?
No. To defend the Kulrut. But there is more. Knowing Regala will attack, one of the clans have balked at sending their contestants. You must go
Sky
north
Clan or
and force Tekote, the commander of the Sky Clan, to submit and send his best.
They were the ones who didn't show up.
Force him to submit.
Do whatever is necessary.
The embassy.
I can't hold a Kulrut with 2 of the 3 clans in attendance. Marshal Katala will assist you. He was maimed at Barren Light, but he can still be of use.
And Simone
I sent him ahead to the northern village of Stone Crest. Meet him there, and he will guide you to the Sky Clan stronghold.
All right.
If you have any questions about your mission, now is the time.
Best main quest. I'm excited. Let's find out. Let's circle around.
I'm sorry. about Fashav. He seemed like a good man.
More than a man. A bridge between Tanath and Karja. No Outlander ever earned our respect as he did.
Yet,
I had hoped he would be my voice in Meridian. That peace with the Karja might become something more.
An alliance?
In exchange. The Karja have much we lack. Our deeds are written in ink upon our bodies. Our memories die with our flesh. But the Karja never forget. Their deeds are written in book and scroll.
You wanted to learn from them.
As I learned from Fashav. He will.
Yeah, I was really bummed about Fishov's death. It was so quick. I'm really glad I got a chance to talk to him. I ignored the commander of Barren Light and went out and talked to him.
Fashav called Regala your greatest mistake. Why?
That is not your concern.
Really? I fought against her forces at Barren Light, and I don't even know what her problem is.
She was the deadliest of my marshals.
Like how he's wearing, it kind of looks like a Claw Strider helm.
Above all, Regala despises the Karja who burned her younger brothers alive. After we turned back the Red Raids and tore down the battlements of Barren Light, she hoped to chase them all the way to Meridian. She could not see the cost of such a war, nor the benefits of peace after the Mad Sun King fell. When I accepted Avad's entreaties, she went mad, called me traitor, challenged me before the marshals.
You didn't listen to his story. You're like, I'll talk to him later. Nope, you had your one shot. No, I heard his whole story. He listened to his captors, picked it up, and the first chance he got, he challenged the chief to Kulrut.
What did you do when Regala challenged you?
If you were to knock, you would know that such a challenge cannot be refused.
He didn't know that he was going to be...
It was not easy to subdue her. I bear 7 scars from that fight.
Servant for life.
The other marshals wanted me to execute her on the spot, but I found I could not sever the bond between us. Her loyalty had been as boundless as her rage, so I spared her. Rather than mercy, she took it as a humiliation, one she will never be free from.
So Regala wants you dead.
She does. But that will not be enough. She won't rest until all 3 clans fall in behind her as she marches on Meridian. Who knows? With machines under her control, perhaps she can raise it to the ground.
The knives are like feathers all over his bandolier. Cool.
What exactly is the Kulrut?
Where once the clans fought each other, now we fight as one, against the machines. That is my law made manifest in the Kulrut. Each clan must send contestants whenever I call for the ritual. These contestants face trial by combat against machines in an arena just beyond these walls. Those who distinguish themselves become marshals who bind the tribe together as peacekeepers.
And I become one?
You called them peacekeepers, but the marshals I met at the embassy were warriors.
Warriors, yes, but more. They renounce the clan that birthed them and pledge themselves to order and peace. They enforce my law. They settle disputes and stand for Tanakh and parley
they
with
were
other
magistrates,
tribes. Without
judges,
them,
and executioners
I
all in
cannot
one.
rule, which is why you must ensure the next Kulrut takes place.
Why won't the Sky Clan send contestants to the Kulrut?
Of the 3 clans, they have the most defensible base, protected by a mighty wall called the Bulwark. Their commander believes he can wait out
said it was
the
in the
war
mountains,
between
right?
Regala's forces and my own, safe behind his
So
barrier.
mountains near California, Nevada, probably the Rockies.
You think like a seasoned marshal. Good.
Why send me to deal with the Sky Clan?
All Tanath respect strength, and you drove Regala back at Barren Light.
And if I say...
marshals are dead?
Correct.
What about Katalo? Can't he do it by himself?
He is maimed. They will no longer respect.
So if I say, hey, I'm going to be protecting it, I'm the one who defeated Gruda Regala's champion. When even the marshals fell, they'll respect my strength. Makes sense. Get where he's coming from.
That hardly seems fair.
What is fair about losing an arm? Whether they respect him or not, Katalo still has worth. He knows the Sky Clan. He was raised in their base.
Right
He will
now,
guide
it's
you well.
just Zoe. Varl went to go get Erend, so right now it's only Zoe. I went back there earlier in the stream.
You said you saw what's in the basement?
I did, on the day of my greatest victory.
What do you mean?
For a dozen generations, the three clans battled for control of this hallowed ground. Only I achieved it. I fought for years, killed whoever stood in my way. When I had finally slain all rivals, I stood alone in the grove. Victory was mine to savor. Or
You
so
get
I
Zoe if
thought.
you don't do the Utaro first.
Thunder roared from the east, and a bolt of blue struck this place. That chamber.
I guess so, yeah.
And Aether arrives.
Did she not join you?
All around
So did
me,
she stay with the
The
Utaro for you?
visions of the grove grew louder and brighter, and suddenly a new one appeared before me. The old one spoke, and what they said changed
You do have her,
everything.
okay.
What did the old ones say to you in this new vision?
The one called Faraday foretold the growing danger of the machines, and
Colonel
said
Faraday.
we must unify to stop them. She called for marshals to enforce the peace. Then the vision faded, never to be seen again. I marked the spot
okay.
where
She
it
joined
shone
earlier
with my
because you did
spear,
her their mission first.
and I took Faraday's words to heart. Renounced war between the clans, trained warriors to fight machines, ordained marshals through the cool route. Since then, the tribe has been at peace, until Regala attacked at Barren Light.
And the chamber, beneath the throne. You went in after the vision?
I did.
Makes
Inside
sense.
is an ancient device. It hums with power. You will see it for yourself after the cool route. This I swear.
I'll do what you want, and go north to deal with Dakota. But you'd better not forget about our deal.
You will have what was promised. If you succeed, speak to Dekka on your way out. She will arm you for the road ahead. What else do you need?
I should go.
I guess that's it.
Dismissed.
You know, declared he would dedicate all his profits of his mines to habitation efforts to help as many Southwesterners as possible. Medina's alliance signed a multi-year contract with South American water cartel Mercosur. Or this little gate. All right. So we have our
Best move up.
Yo, tell me about this spear. I want to know. I got that one already. Another one underground, maybe? With Perkins? Yeah. Hold on, how lit up in the darkness. History, what are you trying to do? All right, so we have our new quest. Meet up with, oh, there's the arena. And head right there to Stonecrest. Okay. Sky. Desert. And we don't have the lowlands yet, but it's probably in this area. All right. Oh, wow. We got 8 skill points. Dang. Wanted to do this so I could be able to evoke big enemies. One. Care about those. I got the one I wanted, really. All right. That's good. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Listen to the music. I will be...
Can't begin without the Sky Clan's challenges. Chakotay must be brought to heel.
All right.
Here I come.
So let's just talk to Dekka and get a
Let us speak.
good bookmark on this quest.
Hikaru said you have something for me?
A weapon to aid your mission.
Cool.
You'll need it for the long road to Stonecrest. Many machines prowl along the way, and our scouts have sighted Regala's rebels in the area.
Machines and rebels. Nothing I haven't faced before.
Indeed. Head north towards the foothills. Ascend its slopes until your legs burn and the chill air catches in your chest. Then you'll know you're in the Sky Clan's domain.
It's probably
Strike
Gold Mountain
true as
because
the
they mentioned
10,
it a few
Aloy.
times.
Marshal Katalo will meet you at Stonecrest.
Tear precision arrows are now available. Deal high tear damage with a compressed air blast. Use them to remove armor plates from tough or detach useful components. Yes. All right. So we know what we got to do. We have a couple black box, so it might not be a bad idea to like travel here, travel north, hit up the black box, hit up the deluge, hit up the cauldron, and move over. Or just I could just cut straight to Stonecrest and fill it in as I go. But I do need to step out for a few minutes. Being that it's around 5:30 for me, I also might grab some dinner. But I do want to keep playing, so I will be back at 7 o'clock tonight if you're watching this live. So I feel like that meeting Chief Hikaru, getting our mission is a solid bookmark for this stream. Again, I will be back, and I'll probably do a longer stream later tonight, like a 4 or 5 hour stream at around 7 o'clock. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Crystal, it has been awesome chatting with you. I will, again, be back in like an hour and a half if you're around. If not, all good. If anyone else, I see you have other people here. Follow me on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, all that stuff. I'm on Also on Instagram and Twitter, same handle. It has been real, guys, and I will be seeing you. Until next time.